da yawa kuma za ka yi haka wanda suka kama Free of charge. What was that?
Come on, you disco lady. Yeah, they would need to come out. You hear any noise?
I'm a black man. I want to make it right now.
Just walk. Ka ciki ba. Can you come down
It's okay. The way we try to. No, this place.
komai. Za mu yi
It's better like it.
Okay. Wait.
We have something called smoking fish, smoking king.
Absolutely different. Just go one inside. You will be like when you stay straight.
Ga zogale, ga irin zogale, ga irinsa a cikin ga iri nan, ga da kakkensa, ga kuma
Allah ya ba mu lafiya da zaman lafiya a ƙasar mu Najeriya. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Law anzalna hadha al-Qur'ana ala jabalin ra'aytahu khashi'an mutasaddian min khashyati Allah wa tilka al-amsalu nadribuha lin-nasi la'allahum yatafakkarun. Huwa Allahu alladhi la ilaha illa hu alimul ghaibi wash-shahada. Huwa ar-rahmanur rahim. هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر سبحان الله أما يشركون هو الله الخالق البار المصور له الأسماء الحسنى يسبح له ما في السماوات والأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم.
Father in heaven, we want to thank you for this opportunity given to us once more to come into your presence. Father, we thank you for giving us life. We thank you for being among the living ones. We thank you for providing all our needs according to your riches and glory. Lord, we started this program 3 days ago in your name, and we're also ending in your name. You have a time for everything. We started and we're closing now. We want to appreciate you and thank you for this journey so far. I want to plead, Father, that as we are ending, we will end well, and we will also end in your name. For all the people that came here, by the time we finish, we pray that we will take each and every one of us back to our respective destinations. To you be the glory, honor, and adoration. In Jesus' mighty name I have prayed.
Alhaji Yusufu na Dabo Jiromawa, King Noma of Kano State. You need to see and believe. And we have just been blessed with prayers by the commissioner. We have one of our royal fathers, Eusu Ajiri Alhaji Halilu Bala Usman. Your Excellency, I still want to stand on existing.
Our guest of honor, Alhaji Yusuf Nadabo Sarkin Noman Kano, Honorable Commissioners, Permanent Secretaries, His Royal Highness Alhaji Halilu Bala Usman Usu Ajiri, our dear participants, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the organizers of the National Agricultural Show, I wish to welcome you warmly to this award and prize giving ceremony, which also brings to a close the 2014 Agri Show. For 4 days now, since last Monday, most of you have been here with us on this show ground, engaged in various activities that together make the show what it is. I hope you found your stay here enjoyable and your participation in the show worthy of your time and effort. Acted well with each other, established new contacts, struck new business deals, and gained new insights and ideas in your line of agricultural business. For these are the things that constitute the essence of your participation in the show. We are sorry that the heavy rain yesterday caused some problem for some of you, but that was nature. It was not something within our control. It is our hope and prayer that all of you here will come again this time next year to participate in the show, and in a much bigger way than you did this year. We do also hope that you will take back home fond memories of the 2014 National Agricultural Show, which is the 8th edition of the National Agricultural Show. Thank you very much for your interest, participation, and commitment to agriculture. We wish you all God's protection and safe journey back to your various destinations. Thank you.
you. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's okay, it's all right, it's all right, it's all right. It's okay. Thank you. he's making effort to get here. I think your prayer should be that the Nyanya Maraba traffic will not prevent him. But we look forward to having him here. He's just left the Senate. Thank you. We may now continue. As I goes to Tuduwada Youth Farmers, Nasarawa State. They are our hosts. Tuduwada Youths. Tuduwada Youths. They are representative to come for the presentation. Tuduwada Group. Is for Akwa Ibom Glorious Youth Group. The first position goes to the people we must salute for coming all the way down. Borno Cassava Farmers Youth Wing. The next is women groups. The first position among women groups goes to Glorious Women Group. The second is the AFN National Women Group. AFN National Women Group. Any of their representatives here? Machinery stroke equipment. The second position is for Tata Agricultural African Services. Tata African Services, representative of John Deere. Tata Construction Limited. They are based in Maitama. They Song Machinery Construction Limited. Thank you very much. Let's give her a hand of applause. Gauda. Yes. The third position goes to West African Cotton Company Limited, WACOT. West Africa Cotton Company Limited, WACOT. Third position among input suppliers. WACOT. WACOT, please. The second position goes to a new group here. 3-in-1 organic fertilizer. 3-in-1 organic fertilizer. Where is their representative? Input suppliers goes to Premier Seeds Nigeria Limited. Premier Seeds Nigeria Limited. They are not around. That's all. And we have the second position goes to Nigerian Export Promotion Council. Nigerian Export Promotion Council. To Sokoto Rima Basin Development Authority.
Sokoto River Basin Development Authority. Institutes, research institutes, many came. The third position goes to the National Cereals Research Institute, Badegi. National Cereals Research Institute, Badegi. Third position. For Agricultural Research, Samaru, Zaria. IAR Zaria. Second position among research institutes. IAR Zaria. Nigerian Institute for Palm Oil Research. For this first position, they came in late, but they showcased properly. NAFN Benin. NAFN Benin. Association of Nigeria. The third position goes to Borno State AFAN. Borno State AFAN. While the first position goes to Nasarawa State AFAN. Nasarawa State AFAN. Some of our shortcomings, the local governments that keep on coming are those of Kano State. And for this we have to thank the Deputy Governor. It's been behind it. And the Algon also in Kano State, they've been there for us. And I also got to know clearly that Serkin Noma Kano had been behind it. Let's give them a round of applause. So the competition was largely within Kano local governments. The third position among the 43 local governments that came from Kano is Gabasawa local government. Local government. Gadko local government. Jingi local government came first. Tree crops is the one you help us to handle. Tree crops in the area of production and seedlings. The third position goes to Miko Farms, Akwanga. Miko Farms, Akwanga. Miko Farms, Akwanga. State AFAN. Of Osun State AFAN. Osun State AFAN. Representative. State AFAN. It is State AFAN. The next category is arable crops, general. The third position goes to Borno Youth Wing, cassava farmers. Borno Youth Wing, cassava farmers. State AFAN. Nasarawa State AFAN. While the first position goes to Hajia Bint Abdul Karim Farms, Kano. Hajia Production and Technology. The third position goes to Kogi State AFAN. Kano. Fagam Fish Farms, Kano. Fagam, Kano. goes to Kingdom Aquarium and Fisheries Limited. They have been very consistent in attendance. At Kingdom Aquarium, stock with particular reference to poultry. The third position in poultry goes to Nasarawa State NAFN. Position goes to Kogi State NAFN. Goes to Damimi Poultry Farm Uke. They are just across the road. Damimi Poultry Farm Uke. Any representative from that poultry farm? The third position goes to Gombe State NAFN. Gombe State NAFN. Gombe ruminants. Livestock ruminants goes to Hedima Farms. Hedima Farms. Is there any representative? This position goes to Nageri Group of Companies. Nageri Group of Companies. Nageri Group of Companies. They are the best in terms of excellence. The third position goes to Zamfara State. Third best exhibiting group, Zamfara State. Zamfara State. Position goes to Nasarawa State. You all to join me to announce the first position. The first position is Kano State.
Komai a Kano da bambanci ba ku koyi da ƙato kuma.
Interpretation is going to do it in Hausa and will have an interpreter. It's going to be a very
ina sallama irin ta addinin musulunci. Farko dai ina mika godiya ta ga Allah ta'ala madaukakin sarki mai kowa mai komai da wannan rana mai kamar ta yau din nan. Wannan rana abun farin ciki ce a gare ni, a gare ku da dukkan manoma na ƙasar nan gabaki daya. Wannan shiri ina kira ga gwamnati da sauran jama'a. Ina fatan mutane za su ba da haɗin kai akan wannan shiri na nuna amfanin gona a wannan ƙasa. Ina son a daɗa wayar da kayan mutane domin zuwa irin wannan biki, domin wannan biki shine yake sadar da zumunci da yawa wanda baka sani ba bai san ka ba, a irin wannan guri za ku haɗu da shi ku san juna. Irin wannan na samun cikakken zumunci da a tare da sauran al'umma. Saboda haka ne ina miƙa godiya ta ga Allah ta'ala maɗaukakin sarki da na tsinci kaina a wannan rana ta yau. Aka nuna da duk waɗin taron jama'a gurin nan aka ce yau ni ne babban bako wannan zan nuna godiyata da farin ciki na a cikin harkar wannan taro. To Allah ya taimake mu. Ina son gaya mutane wato an naɗa ni sarkin noma a shekara ta 2014 daga jihar Kano a ƙarƙashin gwamnatin jihar Kano Dr. Rabi Musa Kwankwaso. Na fatan Allah ya taimake shi. Noma na da ina yi a jihar Kano, wato da yawa na yi nomanin gwargwadon iko. Hada da ke yanzu ba zan zauna don yi dan wani cewar komai akai ba, tun daga manyan shugaban ƙasa na masu noma na Najeriya, to Allah ya saka masa da alkhairi. Da wannan da nake kira da gwamnatin tarayya da ta jihohi, bana Allah ya ba mu damuna mai arba abin da manomi ke so, dan amfanin gonarsa da ya noma. Ina fatan gwamnati ta fito ta sai rarar, saboda manomi da wannan ne yake ci gaba, shine abin bukatarsa, shine dukkan abin da yake yi na ci gaba akan harkar noma. Kuma ina kira dai da harkar ba da taki, ina ƙara godiya dai da irin taki da ake ba manomi. To muna ƙara dai Allah ya sa dai a ƙara ya faɗaɗa shi da yawa domin shiga lungu-lungu kowa ma idan ga samu. Kuma ina ƙara kiran ita gwamnati, ina son a dinga ba noma fifiko kamar na dukkan ake ba wasu ƙungiyoyi ko kuma wasu ma'aikatai na gwamnati domin mu ci gaba. Noma a ƙasar nan shine babban abin da yin aka mai da shi da gwamnatocin jihohi da na tarayya, shine babban tattalin arzikinmu zai daɗa inganta. Da fatan, ina fatan alheri, Allah ya taimake mu, Allah ya saka kowa da alheri. Wanda suka wannan shirye-shirye suka tsaya a kan suka wannan abu, Allah ya taimake su, Allah ya saka musu da alheri. Kuma mu manoma, ina kira ga manoma, mu dage dai, mu dage. Noma ina da wahala, noma sai namijin kwarai. Saboda haka ne nake kira dai mu dage, mu ta kokari, in Allah ya yarda za mu ci nasara gaba. Domin da abinda na sani, manomi idan aka gan shi wato kamar an ga wani mutum ne wanda ba kamar mutum a cikin mutane ba. Amma gashi Allah da ikonsa, yau din nan gwamnati ta duba, yau duk taron jama'an da ka gani an tara shi ne a bisa kan manomi. To baya da haka, akan wannan da nake kira dai gwamnati a ba manoma fifiko da taimakon da ya kamata akan harkar noma domin mu ci gaba. Jama'a assalamu alaikum.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
The representation of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Kano, my own brother, my own friend, Engineer Dr. Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, the Honorable Commissioner for Taraba State, other members of state executive councils here present, or their representatives, very, very distinguished guests of honor for this final stage of this year's National Agricultural Show, the Sarkin Noma of Kano. My dear brothers, members of the farming population of this great country, here present, distinguished invited guests, our very dear spectators, the entertainers, the Korozo group from Kano, the Ganganoma group from Kefi, and the other groups that may have performed just before I got here. I want to say with gratitude to Almighty Allah that we are more than grateful to Him, the sovereign deity that made it possible for us to have commenced this 8th 2014 National Agricultural Show and seen us through to its end this evening. We thank God. We thank God because between Monday when we started with our seminar and today, only God knows how many people have left this world or Mother Earth. How many people have died between Monday and today? And it has pleased God in His wisdom and His sovereign power to leave us to be among the living, to see the end of this national annual event. In the same token, I want on behalf of the foundation to thank all of you, the participants, to this year's annual show. But in thanking everybody, like the Hausa man will say, in ana dara, akan pidda uwar dara. In this show, year in, year out, without the support of Nasarawa State, without the support of Kano State, particularly during the reign of Engineer Rabiu Kwankwaso, and a handful of other states in the Federation, we would not have been able to come this far. So our gratitude, first to God Almighty, and secondly to these very, very caring chief executives of the various states that I mentioned. What is important is the fact that they recognize the very unique position of agriculture in the scheme of things and in what we call governance. For without the effort they are making and putting day in, day out, year in, year out, we will not be able to even get to where we are today. And where we are today is not good enough. We are still not able to feed ourselves as a nation. We are still importing food from outside. We have a population of just about 170 or thereabout, plus or minus 200 million people. God has given us virtually anything you want to think of to make agriculture successful in Nigeria. If you want to experiment, just take any mango fruit. Eat it, and if you are in a car or on a chaba or anything, just throw it out. And if it hits the right spot, it will germinate without you watering it, without fertilizer. And if you are alive, 2, 3, 4 years after that, get there, you will have that mango, has produced fruits that you again can enjoy the cycle. That is the extent to which God has blessed this country. Virtually any crop that does well in any country can do well in Nigeria. We just need to care. We still need to get the right rhythm of policy. We still need to be consistent with our policies so that we can have the desired result. I keep giving an example of China. China has got about 8 times the population of Nigeria. 8 times. About 1.5 billion people. But China, I was in China last month. I give testimony to the fact that they don't import food. They eat what they plant. They eat what they grow. And they have enough of it. We must do just that. We have enjoyed your cooperation, your support over these 8 years that we've organized this. We are on the verge of a new orientation for the National Agricultural Show. We want to get the federal government to get a little more involved with what we're doing. We're an NGO, a non-governmental organization. We generate our own funds. Sometimes we get some little grants for the show from the federal government. But for a while now, we've not been there. We've been on our own, standing on our own. And by the grace of God, we'll continue to stand on our own and get stronger and stronger by the day. Now, I was expecting, like the national coordinator announced a while ago, I was cocksure that the governor of Kano was going to be here, because I was with him last some 30-45 minutes before I got here. He, as you all know, is contesting for the presidency of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It is no secret. I'm not using this forum to campaign for him, but I'm just announcing he is in Abuja, but he was in the National Assembly. He was in the Senate and in the House of Representatives. I was with him. He finished addressing us, and I left him during the question and answer so I can be here ahead of him. Now, as you know, when you talk to legislators, 2 + 2 may not be 4. So he probably is having a lot of other questions, and he is also listening to other commentaries from the National Assembly members. But I know, even though he's there, his body is there, his spirit is here. Because he believes in agriculture, and he is supporting agriculture. And I will want to call on his colleagues, governors, to emulate the example of Kano. I'm happy my successor in office in Nasarawa State, the current successor, is doing everything to support agriculture. He was to be here yesterday also on the opening day on Tuesday. Because of a little problem of security, he was not able to get here. That's innovations that we are bringing on board with the organization of the National Agriculture Show. I want to sympathize and say a big sorry to all of you whose pavilions got destroyed by yesterday's. It is an act of God. It is not planned for. And one thing which we are going to be doing is we are going to consider insurance. Consider from next year to ensure that people who that the time of the show has been under review for quite some time. So we may, maybe starting next year, we may reconsider this particular time of the year, October. We chose it deliberately on advice from our consultants from the UK. It's good to have the show when the fields are still green, when there's some little rain. And when we started, we do some experimental activities on agriculture. We got some extension work. So we take a particular crop to see what research is being undertaken and see what progress is made so that farmers can benefit. That's why we organize the show at this time of the year.
Alhamdulillah, kamar da ka sani tun daga litinin zuwa yau alhamis wannan foundation, agricultural foundation da suka cire wannan abu kusan alhamdulillah jihar Kano ta yi fice kwarai da gaske yadda ta karɓi kuma yau gashi ana fitin kullewa kamar yadda ku gani jihar Kano ta karɓi tuka daban-daban girma kwamishina da shi aka fara yana nan gurin har yanzu kuma da shi aka kulle kamar yadda ka sani shugaban wannan foundation sanata da shugaban sanata Abdullahi Adamu ya yi bayanai kuma ya gode mai girman gwamnan jihar Kano wanda ya ce abokinsa ne wanda idan Allah ya sa ya samu dama noma zai samu gata domin ya ce wannan agri-show da ake yi ma da gudunmawar jihar Nasara da gudunmawar jihar Kano ne ake samun damar duk shekara ake gudanar da wannan harka. So a takaice wannan bayanai da ya karfafa mana gwiwa kasancewa muna godiya amfanin mai girman gwamna al'umma manyan mutane irin sun fara sanin sa wannan za ta taimaka mana wajen gaya wa al'umma cewa kamar yadda aka sani ya kawo misali cewa China ta ninka mu 8 a yawa a maci da kansu babu yadda za a yi mu samar da abinci sai mun samu shugabanni waɗanda suke san noma suke goyon bayan noma suke ba wa noma goyon baya Kano yana yi in samu dama a Najeriya matsayi bai agric show na wannan shekara ya samu nasara alhamdulillah an yi lafiya an gama lafiya kuma jihar Kano ta yi nasara kuma karamar hukumar Madoma ta ɗaya daga cikin kanon hukumomin da suka samu damar halartar wannan guri kuma gashi mun zo an yi da mu alhamdulillah muna godiya Allah ya sa shekara mai zuwa ma a yi da mu cikin shekara to kuma yadda ka sani rawar kuma da kamar kuma ce kowace noma yana samun tagomashi kuma yanzu muka fara amma muna da shirye-shirye tsare-tsare a harkar noma da zarar shekara mai zuwa bajin na shekara mai zuwa za mu saka noma ya zama a priority domin babu abin da za ka ce empower mutane irin noma ɗin kuma mu alhamdulillah muna da kogi hagu da damar mu wannan koguna za mu ga mai amfani da su domin mu samar da harkar noman rani don karfafa ta dama damuna ga ta kuma rani ya zama gashi ya zama cewa mun daina samun mutane masu tafiya cirani a gaba kuma noma ya yi sassanin gaba ɗaya komai da komai ko arziki ya ƙara da yadda Allah wannan shi ne abin da ga wasu.
A ƙarshe a ƙaramar hukumar mu da girma gwamna kuma dawa wasu wannan mulki shekara kenan sai a jihar Kano suna ɗaukar a bikin
abin godiya ne kwarai da gaske kuma alhamdulillah dama duk abin da yake aishi da gaske yake yi duk abin da ko dan adam zai in yayi da gaske za ga cewa ya samu nasara in ya tashi duk da cewa nasarawa su tsara da nisa da Kano amma fa haka yake sawa gaba ɗaya kowa ya to kuma a zo kuma dama jihar Kano harkar noma ai akwai abin da zamu noma akwai noman akwai kuma manoma akwai kuma abin da ake noma abin da ake so shine a karfafa duk manomi kamar da sarkin noma a turo ma ya faɗa a taimaka a sai amfanin gona na manomi domin yanzu shinkafa an gama da wanda kaga ya ilahi idan ka dubi taki da kuma kudin tsadar aiki akwai buƙatar a karfafa manomi kiwa abin da muke fata shine jihar Kano da wani zai gaji gwamnatin jihar Kano da kuma shi idan Allah ya bashi Najeriya noma ya samu ta goma shi masu harkar noma masu sa noma a zuciyarsu zo kan zama jagororin al'umma shine abin da kawai zai zama da godiya Allah kuma haka zai faru insha Allah.
Attention. Your Excellency, Musa Kwankwaso, we are happy to have you in this venue. You are here. Before we ask you to make some statements, we will ask the Chairman, Board of Trustees of the National Agri Foundation of Nigeria,
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله على الكريم. Your Excellency, my brother, my friend, my colleague, the Governor of Governors, the prime mover of agriculture of our time, Excellency Dr. Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, the Executive Governor of Kano State. I did tell the people who were still around when I got here about 1.5 or so hours ago or 2 that I was with you in the National Assembly. You were in the National Assembly in your bid to reach out to all and sundry. And as a former legislator yourself, former Deputy Speaker, you thought you should touch base with the Yafisan Kama. I said, Inshallah, you'll be here. And when whole hope was then lost, my ADC said to me, your ADC called to me yourself. And you confirmed you are very much on your way to coming here. By the grace of Allah, here you are with us. You are more than welcome. Today had been dedicated as Kano Day in this annual show. We had 3 states. We had Kwara Day, we had Sokoto Day, and today, Thursday, it's supposed to be Kano Day. And you are supposed to distribute the prizes. But because the participants come from far and near, and because yesterday everything was almost devastated by a rainstorm, we lost quite a number of people who are rushing to get home. But all the same, these people you see here who don't resist the temptation to wait to catch a glimpse of your good self. Excellency, before I call you to have a word or two with us, I want to express the gratitude
of the National Agricultural Foundation of Nigeria, in my capacity as the chairman of the Board of Trustees, for the support which Kano, particularly during your era, has given to the foundation year in, year out. This is about the third year running that Kano State has come first among the states. This year, as if to tell us that over and above everything else, you have a new emir, we had a mini Daba here. And the famous gates of Kano has been erected at the Kano Pavilion. Kano came with all the 44 local governments in the state. And quite a number of these states won quite a number of prizes. Most of them, most of the local governments, like other participants, have won and invited to the podium to say hello to your people. Your Excellency.
Excellency, the former Governor of Nasarawa State, distinguished Senator Abdullahi Adamu, the Sarkin Yaki of Kefi, other senior officials here, especially the honorable commissioners, representatives of the federal government, local government chairmen, and all other stakeholders, especially the security and Angoro. So let me start by thanking my brother, my good friend, a very farmer in this country, by our state shall continue to participate in this agricultural show because it is good for the government, it is good for the people of Kano State, especially farmers. Let me also thank distinguished Senator Abdullahi Adamu, who has been participating in the Kano agricultural show itself. We continue to invite you and continue to listen to your advice and of course your words of wisdom. I believe together we can make agriculture a better business for the good people of this country. Let me particularly congratulate him for choosing to be a farmer himself. I know so many of our colleagues, governors, our colleagues, former members of the National Assembly and even state assemblies, when they leave office, they never thought of doing anything productive. At the end of the day, they will find themselves in the morning, in the sitting room, and in the night, in the bedroom. They keep on oscillating between the bedroom and the sitting room. Before you know it, they fall into various illnesses, and they start shuttling between Nigeria and India and other parts of the world. My brother has decided to be a farmer. And to me, any farmer, either in Nasarawa or Kano, Nigeria or elsewhere, anywhere, anytime I see or hear a farmer, I believe that man or woman is a good man. A bad man who is used to easy money can hardly be a farmer, because all of us here know how much it costs to produce a bag of rice or a bag of cassava or a bag of wheat. All of us here know how difficult it is to produce a liter of milk. Governor, I congratulate you in person. I also congratulate the National Agricultural Foundation of Nigeria. And also, I congratulate all the stakeholders who participated in this year's National Agricultural Show. Your Excellency, I don't know when you are going to close this agri show. Is it today? For finding this day to be our day, that is Kano Day. And in addition to that, I want to thank them for finding me worthy of being the guest to close this year's IE 2014 National Agricultural Show here in Nasarawa State. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, and on behalf of all of us, I would like to declare the 2014 National Agricultural Show closed. Thank you and God bless you.
In this occasion, as participants, service providers, the security agencies, you will go, you will be better Nigerians and work together for the common good of the country.